and welcome to my Yu-Gi-Oh channel. To look into more of my content, please subscribe and leave your comments down below. It helps to support the channel. So we're looking at a brand new card which is coming out of Phantom Rage. It's called Arcana Reading and it's a normal spell card. You can use each effect among the first and second effects with this card's name only once per turn. 1. Toss a coin and apply one of these effects depending on the result, or if Light Barrier is in your field zone, choose one to apply without tossing a coin. Heads, add one card with a coin tossing effect from your deck to your hand, except Arcana Reading. Tails, your opponent chooses one card in their deck to add to their hand. 2. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon one Arcana Force monster from your hand. So the whole point of this card is being able to actually search out for any of your Arcana monsters. They all have coin tossing abilities, which means that you're able to search for anything within the archetype, so this makes it a rotor for the deck. The kind of downside of the effect is obviously if you choose wrong and it chooses Tails, then your opponent is just able to add anything they want from their deck to the hand. If you call it wrong, then you're going to get it really wrong. You're going to potentially hand your opponent a card that essentially wins them the duel. This risk is actually taken out of play if you've got Light Barrier on the field, because automatically your results become heads, which means you can instantly kind of negate the downside of this effect. But then that also depends on kind of how your opponent is running cards. I mean, even if you get the Arcana you want, the monsters are incredibly slow. They're from the second season of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and you know, for the time of where they were, that was like 2004, maybe 2005. I'm going to say that means likelihood is it's very slow for the game, and I don't see this card being enough to kind of deal with the kind of support they need. They just need better monsters or alternative versions of their Arcana forms. Having said that, the second effect of this card is useful for some of the other monsters, because part of the problem with many of the Arcanas is the level disparities with some of them. I mean, I think the first 4 are easily summonable, then you've got the 5th, and beyond that, which require tribute summons, which means you're actually going to need effects like this to be able to normal summon more than once in a turn. So I think that's quite decent. Generally, I don't see the purpose of this card. I do know about the World Lock, which is where you actually just tribute 2 of your monsters and you skip your opponent's entire turn. That's the most devastating effect according to the Arcanas that you've got. Anything else currently at the moment is not worth its salt using, but I suppose we have to wait and see if there's any more Arcana support in the future. Whatever you think, leave your comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe.